Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, I did just do a video in regards to this particular topic, but I had talked to you and you gave me a little bit more information. We decided to do it together. But some video of Clarissa Shields getting dropped by, what was the guy named Santos or something like that? Some last name Santos.
The guy who dropped was Artur's Aman, something like that.
Okay, whoever the guy was, he released some video, and I was unaware of this when I actually did the first video, but he was actually the one that released the video in regards to Clarissa Shields sparring and that she got dropped in that sparring. Now, Clarissa Shields has since responded to it, basically saying that, you know, she doesn't care about getting dropped in sparring or anything like that. That doesn't matter to her because it happens all the time. And she done been hit so hard, she's seen stars. She's been hit so hard, she could barely eat and all that other stuff. But it was the fact that the guy actually removed all of the padding from the gloves as they were sparring. And that's the reason why she got so pissed. And then she ran back to the car and got a knife and came back in there to basically cut the man up. But Coach John stopped her. Now, she said she did that because of the fact that, you know, she got cheated. She also said that the guy said that the gloves were given to her or given to him by Roberto Duran, which doesn't make any sense because why would you take gloves that were given to you by Roberto Duran? Those would be a souvenir collection item and use them. That makes absolutely no sense. If he did remove the padding from the gloves, I don't know why he would do that for Clarissa Shields. But furthermore, why would Clarissa Shields run all the way to the car to get a knife? I mean, hell, she beats men's ass. She should have just whooped his ass in there, you know? But anyway, I think her pride is hurt to some extent because, you know, she's bragged in the past about what she does to men in sparring. And I've seen her do that. I don't know if she released that video, but she definitely was on there talking and bragging about how she was whooping some dude's ass in a video of some sparring. Did she release that? And then she got pissed off at Rolly Romero because I guess he reposted it or something like that. But Rolly, in posting the video, if I'm understanding correctly, Jay, you tell me if I'm correct in this, but Rolly was basically saying that it was messed up that he posted the video and released it. And then he took it down subsequently because Clarissa Shields got mad. And now she's challenging Rolly, saying she'll beat his ass. So, Jay, I like Clarissa Shields, man. I truly do believe she's the greatest woman fighter of all time. But man, all this tough talk in regards to men need to stop. You cannot whoop no man's ass. You can't. Now, I'm not saying like, because she's super skilled, right? And so if she punched any average dude, yeah, she's going to hurt him. They'll feel the punch, if you will. But even then, you know, the average dude is going to be 1.5, 2 times stronger than that average MMA woman that wrapped her up into a ball with wrestling. So you think if the woman can get through your punches, a man can walk through them too. And guess what? If he grabs you, the fight's over. So, you know, she talks like she can. She talked about Keith Thurman saying she can outbox him. She can't. She's talking about beating Rolly Romero ass, talking about he's not skilled. He can't box. Okay, let's say Rolly can't. Like, you know, Rolly is not a good boxer. We all agree with that. But we would say Gervonta Tank Davis is a exceptionally skilled boxer, and it still took him 6 rounds to get Rolly up out of there because of the power, right? Rolly would punch through her shield. Whatever block she put up, he punched right through it. So I like Clarissa, man, but man, stop talking about beating men's ass. If you want to say that you don't like what he did, but talking about you about to lose weight and go to Las Vegas and kick Rolly's ass and all that stuff, you ain't about to do nothing. Nathan. Jay, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, she big mad. I mean, I get her being mad about the guy's name is Artur's Metovos, or something like that. He fought Rolly a couple years ago and Rolly knocked him out. So when you talk about Rolly reposted the clip and said he was glad he knocked his ass out, basically because of what he did, posting that stuff about him knocking Clarissa Shields down. She got mad at Rolly. Rolly said, I don't want no problem. She's still going off on Rolly. Her anger is misdirected right now. She's mad at everybody but the person who actually posted the video, you know? And, you know, she said he took the padding out the gloves because she embarrassed him earlier that week. Okay. Yeah, that's foul. She's like, she don't want to get cheated. Okay, I understand that. And to your point, Greg, I agree. She's probably the greatest woman of all time in boxing. But she's very skilled. So
hold up, Coach John.
She should be talking about, huh?
Coach John was there. You mean to tell me nobody noticed that the dude didn't have padding in the gloves? Nobody noticed when he was in the ring sparring with her that there was no padding in the gloves. Come on, dog.
That's the story that's being told right now. But her, I don't agree with her calling out Keith Thurman, saying that she'll beat Keith. You know, her saying this stuff about Rolly. Yeah, we know Rolly is not the most skilled, but Rolly can crack. Tank knows that. Tank said that himself. And Tank can take a punch, and Tank got him up out of there. But like you said, Tank wasn't going all willy-nilly. Tank could also block better than the Clarissa. So I think her anger is just misguided right now. I don't know if she's mad because she hasn't had a fight in a little while or what, but her anger is misguided. You know, I respect her for saying, you know, her being dropped, that don't bother her because you're going to get dropped.
She's bothered. She's bothered because she's going at the Rolly. She's bothered. That's the reason why her anger is misplaced. She's going at the Rolly because she's bothered. She was bothered about getting dropped. It don't have anything to do with that whole situation about it happens all the time. No, that's not true. You mad because you got dropped. If you were just mad about the situation, you would just be mad at the dude and the fact that he actually released the video. Why are you mad at Rolly Romero? He reposted it and basically said, I'm glad I knocked this dude out for actually releasing this. And she got pissed at him about that. Now she's going off on him. She's just taking out her anger because she's upset that the guy showed video of her getting dropped. And I do not believe that the guy had padding taken out of his gloves. Why would anybody? So his trainer put the gloves on him knowing that the padding was gone. John was in there, should have been watching the sparring because that's what the coaches do. They watch the sparring. He didn't notice that the guy didn't have padding in the glove. This shit makes no sense, dog. I ain't trying to hear that.
You want to fight her?
No. Not at all.
But nah, man. I mean, this really blew up more than what it should have been. I think it was a sucker move by old boy for posting the video. You know, it's a sucker move for him posting that video, number one. Number two, Clarissa should have been chill about talking about she'll beat all these guys' ass. Especially someone like a Thurman or even a Rolly, someone that got power. I mean, she's highly skilled, but there's levels to it, and it's a whole different ball game. She didn't have the power. She didn't have the strength of a man. That's just facts. You know, it's not like they're doing like she's like, okay, I can beat Keith Thurman in the skills challenge, and they do it where they're doing a combination of how many punches you can throw in a punt in a minute, or something like that. But when they're going toe to toe, that's not a contest. That's not a contest. For one, Clarissa ain't got the pop. We know that. She's not knocking women out like that. So she definitely ain't gonna knock someone like Rolly or Thurman out like that. So let's stop that. Let's kill that talk like you going to Vegas and you're gonna fight Rolly and beat his ass and all that stuff. There, just focus on what you got coming up with your next boxing match with whatever female you're fighting. Get that taken care of. Be mad at old boy for posting the video because that was a sucker move by him, and move on with it. But you lashing out at everybody out there it's not helping your case. It ain't helping your case out there at all.
I don't disagree with that. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section. I want to reiterate that I believe that Clarissa Shields is the GOAT, the greatest woman fighter of all time. I have no issue with conceding that to her. And I think she's an excellent fighter, man. And I like when she talks her shit. Yes. Outside of when she starts talking about she can beat men. You can't. You can't beat the men. You can't beat them. You get into the ring with them and they're going to cook you. They're going to smoke you. Yeah, I'm saying it. I don't care if she gets mad about it. I hope she doesn't see this video, though, because I don't want to see that. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section.
Go get them.
Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast, L Sports Media, and we are out.